Hello. Hello. Sorry, my tripod broke and I just ordered a new one. Hello, rock nerds. I just bought my first lapidary saw, and today I'm going to be cutting open some cold water agates. They're Minnesota agates, very unique to the Mississippi Mazeppa. They're very unique to the Zumbro River area, and this is what a cold water agate looks like. It doesn't have a lot of red in it usually. It's got a lot of browns and grays in it. So this is what it looks like on the outside, raw, without any polish, and with some water. Got some nice bands in there. So yeah, I'm not cutting this one open because I like the way it looks on the outside. And here's another cold water agate. It's my first time polishing a rock, so it's not amazing. And I also don't have polish, so I just used a really nice grit. I'll have a better picture for you on screen in a bit. But you can see there's lots of gray and brown bands in there. And I got 6 rocks. I got some rocks sitting in some salt water, cleaning off. I'll show you what they look like from the outside. Here's one. It's got bands on the edge here. Just bands on the, oh, there's a really big hole there. A lot of water just came out when I tipped it upside down. There's a big pocket in there somewhere. But yeah, there's some bands on the top here, and then there's some smoky quartz and then host rock down here. So I think that's pretty interesting. This is all a couple bands of agate right there. So if I cut it right down the middle, I'll get some of that. And I'll cut this one second. The same thing. You can't really see the bands too much, but if I cut this open, it'll be a lot more clear. This one's more light gray than brown. I think that'll look pretty. Another pretty gray one with some red druzy quartz in there. Another gray one that has brown druzy quartz pockets in it. I think that'll look pretty good. And the last one I'll be cutting today is red. Technically it isn't a superior agate, but it kind of looks like it with all the red and white in there. I think this one's gonna be really pretty. I'm gonna try and cut it down the long way. There's so many pockets in this, it'll be very interesting. And I'm not quite sure how I wanna go about cutting this yet, but I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, also, I cut the tendon on my pinky finger, so I have to be really careful not to move it much, and just use my pointer finger and ring finger, or middle finger, sorry. Well, there's only one little band here. It's just smoky quartz and host rock. There's a little bit of banding there. Not a ton though. I don't know where to cut this thing because it's a big hole in the middle. It's probably gonna chip. Now that's beautiful. Look at all the bands on that. It's like a really snaky. It looks like rivers. I did that wrong. I'm supposed to close it first and then open it, right? Wow. Lots of moss. Yeah. Very light banding there. Some red banding. Mostly moss. I'm getting the hang of it now. Oh, I chose the perfect spot to cut that. Right down the eye. Wow. There's another pocket in there. It's a little sandy. That'll look nice polished. Wow. Feel pretty good about that one. Took a while to cut. Nice. I think I want to cut perpendicular to these holes. So like this. It's gonna be hard to hold it flat.
I thought you already looked at it. Oh, that's so cool! You gonna show the camera?
Yeah, I am. That's a good one.
That's so neat. Oh, it's so pretty.
Exactly what I wanted.
Yay! Yeah, look at
I cut at the perfect spot.
Yeah, you did.
Gotta do the Agate Dad thing.
Oh!
Oh, it makes a little heart in there.
Cute!
Perfect.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's exactly what I wanted out of this one.
Yay!
It's perfect.
Peppery peppers.
Okay, I'm going to start polishing. I'm going to start with these 4 different grits used for rock tumblers. You can see the grits on them. And then I'm going to end with this tin oxide polish using a piece of leather. I'll do the 60 grit for about 20 minutes or until it looks good. And the 220 for about 6 to 10 minutes or until it looks good. And same with these two. I'll probably do like 4 or 5 minutes each for those 2 grits. And then I'll polish it till it looks shiny. "21 minutes. Okay, you see how it kind of sounds smoother now than it did before? So the grit wears down. Halfway through I reapplied a little bit more. This is a lot of rock, so it uses quite a bit. So now I'm gonna go wash these off and I'll show you what it looks like after the first layer. Okay, so this is what it looks like after one. You notice there's a couple holes. I can't really do anything about that. It's just because of the way this material is. But the rest of the surface looks nice and coarse. This is what you want, a nice even coarseness. The problem is, you see these little lines here? There's still some lines left over from cutting. So even after 20 minutes, I'm not quite done. So I'll probably go another 20 minutes. This one's really big. This would be a lot easier if I had an actual polishing setup, but this is what I got. All right, my arms are tired. I will wash this off and I'll be right back. Well, there's still a lot of fractures, but the cut lines are gone. So I think that's good enough for me. I'll move on to the next one. All right, that was 8 minutes on the 220 grit. Yeah, that looks really good. All right, that was 8 minutes on the 500 grit. That's looking really good. All right, 8 minutes on the 1200 grit. There you have it. I don't care that there's lots of fractures in there. It's so pretty. You got the pocket of Druzy quartz in there. And the Chalcedony ball right here. It's so unique. Finally finished it. This is the biggest piece that I've ever polished so far. Look at that. I think it's super pretty. Not as vibrant as the superior agates, but still very unique. And also from Minnesota. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.